it's kind of calmed down a little bit. I think it went down to like a number 4. But even then, even if it hits as a 3 or a 2, there's going to be, flooding and surges and power outages and, on the wake of Helene, just to have another one come within a couple weeks. So all the best to the people out in Florida, D King 395 in Sarasota, who again may be in the path of that if it changes direction. Orlando, Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg, or is it St. Peters? I think it's St. Petersburg. And I know that there's a St. Petersburg in Russia. It's St. Peter something, kind of in that area. Miami, even, if it takes a turn towards the south a little bit, then Miami's in the path. But Florida is such a narrow state that it's not going to die down that much by the time it gets to the East Coast. So it's going to carve a path going through there. You call it St. Pete? St. Pete. Is that where the Florida Panthers play? Of course, the Tampa Bay Lightning play in Tampa, but talking hockey, I think the Florida Panthers play in St. Pete. Maybe. I don't think they play in Miami, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I just know it as the Florida Panthers. So welcome in. This is a Lap 30 and 30 challenge. We are on day number 12. Hey, Day King. Hey, just talking about you with the weather report. Oh, man, so good to hear from you. Are you currently still in Sarasota? Have you evacuated? Again, it all depends on the twists and turns of this hurricane. If it goes a little more south, if it goes a little bit more north, it affects a completely different group of people. But the fact that Cub fan Steve is here and D King 395 are here in the wake of what is coming tomorrow night is just a tribute to these guys and their dedication to the channel, dedication to sports. So I thank you guys for being here. Your son-in-law is a battalion chief with the fire department, and he's already doing emergency management stuff. So they're preparing for bad stuff and hoping for the best. My wife said the interstate from Tampa to Orlando was on the news. Yeah, I saw it was like bumper to bumper. And, then you got to look at resources like gasoline. And if cars break down, that can jam up the highway. I mean, cars break down on a normal day on the highway, which slows things up. And, if there's any areas that have construction, that slows things up. And if you have millions of people trying to move north, they say don't go to Georgia because everyone's going to Georgia. If you want to find a place to go to, Mississippi or go to Alabama. But yeah, it is crazy. And, there wasn't a lot of warning, a couple days warning and 2 or 3 days warning is not really enough to properly prepare and leave. And some people don't have the option to leave. They have nowhere to go. They have no money for hotels or Airbnb kind of places for a few days. And even then, like just because a hurricane goes through, it doesn't mean you go back the next day. If there's widespread damage, it may be days, weeks before power is on and people can get back. Disney World, of course, is in danger of being flooded and shut down for an extended period of time. So we know it's coming. As Steve said, it's prepare for the worst. But as one of my favorite weather reporters says, don't be scared, be prepared. Be prepared mentally, physically, do the best you can to prepare for the situation. I think, too, a lot of people in Florida are in the mindset of, this happens all the time. We get these all the time. And, yeah, we get a little bit of flooding, but we don't have to leave. We can deal with it. This is much more than your regular hurricane that might go through Florida. In fact, I don't think one has hit Tampa, this severely in 100 years. So the people of Tampa become really complacent and, not expecting any kind of major kind of big damage. And yet this one, last I checked, was on a path towards Tampa. D King says, still in Sarasota, going to a better spot since your flood zone was called to evacuate this morning. I'm surprised it took that long to evacuate Sarasota. Again, I see different reports, and it's Tampa that's most affected. It's Sarasota that's most affected. The mayor of Tampa said, if you stay here, I don't know the exact words, but pretty much it's 100% that you may not be with us much longer, if you stay in Tampa Bay. That's what the mayor of Tampa was saying in an interview yesterday. So there are dire warnings out there for people to really take this one seriously. And again, all the best. You can just watch and wait. And up from up here in Canada, we have, our fair share of disasters, more so fires. You hear about the wildfires up in the northern parts of Canada, British Columbia, Alberta. We've had evacuations in many communities across Western Canada. So a little bit different though, because you do get a little bit more time, I guess, to prepare. And Jasper, one third of the town, Jasper, Alberta, one third of the town was wiped out a couple months ago from a wildfire. And Florida, again, it's common at this time of year for hurricanes to kind of go through that area, but from one to come from the Gulf of Mexico, as strong as it is, they're saying like this might be the fifth strongest Gulf of Mexico hurricane ever. And they say usually the Gulf of Mexico hurricanes don't produce the amount of intensity that this one is. So I don't know. I just prepare. Just prepare. So yeah, D King, do your best, stay safe. Again, possessions are just possessions. Hopefully you have, insurance and, all your most valuable things taken care of and safe. Because water damage is always tough, always tough to replace those things that have severe water damage. Rays are in St. Pete. Okay, Tampa Bay Rays are in St. Pete. Sunshine. Where is Sunshine? You're gonna make me get out my Google Earth here. Um, let's see. Let's see if I can find Sunshine. Sunshine. Let's put it on the screen here. And yeah, D Block's supposed to join me. I don't know. I don't know where he is. I gave him the time and the place and sent him the link to join. And hopefully he's just kind of finishing up his stream. I see him streaming right now. But yeah, he should be with me shortly. Florida. So yeah, the hurricane last I saw was just kind of sideswiped Cancun area down here to the south, and then was making its way up. And I think tomorrow evening, early evening, it's supposed to make landfall around Tampa, St. Petersburg, Clearwater. So Sunshine. Sunshine, is that more in the north? Is there a place actually called Sunshine, Florida? Hollywood? Miami? Fort Lauderdale, of course, famous. Oops. Cooper's Rock, we were at there yesterday. But yeah, such a narrow piece of land. And of course, Sarasota's down here somewhere, right? By Key West. Isn't that like really far south? Sarasota. I thought we had a little star on there. It is Sarasota, right up here. Yeah, there's Sarasota. We have visited that place. Yeah, well, again, be safe. Keep your ears, as I'm sure you are. Keep in touch with family because not many hours left before it is supposed to make landfall. Okay, let's continue on. So again, we are on day 12 of 25 of the 30 and 30 challenge. Thanks to all of you that have been coming along on this journey with me. Kind of my celebratory, rather than doing one stream to celebrate the big mark of 2,000 followers, I thought let's just do a whole month of me coming on for a few hours and playing some hockey, playing some OOTP, talking about hockey, especially at this time of year with the season getting underway today. So throughout the year, lots of trade talk, lots of individual team talk, player talk, making fun of other teams, and many what the F moments that I'm sure we're going to have. A little bit. Let me go back to the game here for a sec. Bring the game in. Just an update. Last hockey stream I did was the Slapshot player creation stream. And we had our first draft involving the community players. We had pick number 3 or 4, I think, and we went with who did we go with? Where is it? We went with Smiley Face Oshie, who was drafted to the team, and that was because Smiley Face Oshie. I gave all community players a gold and a silver superstar ability, but in the draft, the game decided to give her 3 or 4 more of the silver abilities. So, in terms of abilities, of all the community players that were in this year's draft, Smiley had the most. And so I thought, I can't pass up on this person. So I went with Smiley Face Oshie. Other players that were drafted on Saturday night, Steve Santo Lemieux was drafted by one of the NHL teams. We had who else was drafted? John Calgill was drafted. Franchise Time Machines player, Franchise Time Machine Carlson was drafted. Ezra McCovey was drafted. And I think that was, and Brent Fork from Boise, Idaho was drafted as well. So my rules are I cannot trade for any players from other teams for my Slapshot team other than community-based players if I have the assets to do that. And so after the stream, I tried to make a few trades with some of these teams, and I was able to get Franchise Carlson is now a member of the Charlestown Chiefs. John Calgill is a member of the Charlestown Chiefs. And we had I couldn't get Ezra. They wanted too much for Ezra. Brent is part of the Charlestown Chiefs. And we were able to get the goalie, Steve Santo Lemieux. I had to give up a lot of future draft picks. I was only allowed to trade players that I personally had drafted. I couldn't trade any of the other players. So I had to give up a couple prospects that I drafted in the previous draft. But I really wanted most of these people on my team just to be personalized a little bit more. So we do have Franchise Time Machines player. We have Brent's player. We have Flying WV's player, Smiley Face Jane, and Cubs fan Steve will all be part of the Slap Shot franchise. And Ezra's player, well, maybe at some point if Ezra becomes a free agent, we'll be able to get them. But I tried. I just didn't have the assets. So coming up in the next draft, which will be on Friday night, we should see a bulk of these other players, the Hanson brothers, Fussmucker, O's Bones, Minerva, Kitty Caldwell with A-Dub. We should start seeing some of these others appear in the next draft or two. It'll definitely be within the next 2 drafts because it only allows me to program players in for 3 drafts. So we've done 1 with community players. The next 2 will have them as well. And this Friday night, we continue the series. So I hope you're able to join on Friday night. The only NHL player, though, is John Calgill that will be on the NHL team. All you other ones that are part of Slapshot, you'll be in the minors for your first year. Got to let you develop a little bit. So please tune in Friday night and we'll continue on. I'm having a lot of fun doing some of this NHL stuff. Okay, let's talk a little bit about some NHL news. Let me go here. Take that off. I don't know what your major NHL network is down there. I think you do have something called the NHL Network. I think you might have ESPN that does some NHL coverage as well. I'm just going to send D Block another message. Must have got the times mixed up. Okay. And let me give you a little bit of OOTP news since this was just posted as well. Throwing a little bit of OOTP news. All right. So Spore posted this. So at 3 p.m. Oh, tomorrow. So maybe the PTCS reveal stream is today, but it says the treasure trove will be tomorrow. And what's it say? The Trove will return with a group of lower tier playoff standouts and also review the PTCS 7 rewards. Oh, so he's not on today. Okay, I guess they switched that tomorrow. Or he made a mistake in this post. I don't know. He'll either be on today or tomorrow. I could have sworn yesterday he said he'd be on today. Then on Thursday, this week in Perfect Team, this week will feature a group of surprise breakouts from teams that didn't make or no longer in the playoffs. Okay, so looks like we're going to get kind of real life current players from the non-playoff teams. PT Elite, Fussmucker, Cubs fan Steve, all you OOT players out there, we are getting our first PT Elite cards. But I don't think the missions will come out yet. I think the missions will come out when they're release all the PT Elite ones. So this week it looks like we're going to get players from the non-playoff teams. So there is your update. That was released 20 minutes ago. I'm still uncertain about this 2 p.m. on Wednesday. I don't know. Unless the Detroit Tigers play today and Spores wants to watch it. Don't know. He'll be on either today or tomorrow at some point. All right, what am I missing in chat here? If you pay for ESPN Plus, you can see all games. Ezra's holding out for more Hound Biscuit. Well, I don't know what it is with your player. 6'9". You were drafted by, I can't remember who you were drafted by, Columbus or Boston. I can't remember who you went to, but I tried negotiating and they said no. I want one of your best players. They wanted McQueen, Mr. McQueen, and I said no, I can't trade Mr. McQueen. He was our first ever overall pick. We can't trade him. But we'll get you on the team at some point. Yeah, today is the 8th. That's what I was kind of confused about too. Today's the 8th. I bet you, because he just probably copy and pasted this from last week when he did come on Wednesday. I bet you he just forgot to put Tuesday there or today. My bet is he comes on today. If I was doing Hound Biscuit bets, I would say that he'd be on today. What else? Yes, and you can pick either team's announcers. Oh, really? So you can pick the home or away. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, let's go back. So today's games, first North American games of the NHL season. The St. Louis Blues are going to be in Seattle with a 2:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we're about 3 hours away from the puck drop in Seattle. Interesting, an afternoon game to start the season. The Boston Bruins, who I'm representing today, Boston Bruins are going to be in Florida. Interesting. I guess you said they play in sunshine, so that must not be in the path. I would think otherwise they would have canceled that game. And the Chicago Blackhawks will be on the road as the Utah Hockey Club. Salt Lake City is going to host their very first NHL regular season game. Chicago will make their way today to Utah. So 3 games on the schedule tomorrow, lots of teams, including some Canadian teams. The Toronto-Montreal rivalry will kick off again. The Penguins, Sidney Crosby up against the Rangers. The Jets come to Edmonton. Calgary goes to Vancouver. And the Colorado Avalanche will head off to Las Vegas. Some other news and notes to pass your way. Fussmucker, looks like you got a Jeremy Swayman situation. Kevin Weeks, former NHLer and now a broadcaster, some breaking news a few hours ago. I'm told the Stanley Cup contending and cap spending Rangers offer of $88 million has been rejected by Shesterkin, your number one goalie. Igor has rejected the highest goalie contract in NHL history. Could you imagine? There's Kevin Weeks there doing something with SpongeBob. Let's see if we can hear it here.
Spongy.
No, I guess he's not talking about the contract. He's just talking about SpongeBob. So yeah, Kevin Weeks reporting. Crazy. Franchise ready to put on the foil. Well, you'll put on the foil in the minor leagues, first of all, for a year, at least a year. But, the good thing is we fast sim these, so we do a whole season in one day. So you might, I got to wait a whole year to go up to the Charlestown Chiefs and put on the jersey. No, you got to wait a day pretty much. So you should be playing your first game Saturday night instead of Friday night. Other NHL news, go Avs go. Prospect Sean Behrens will miss the entire season with a knee injury. Ooh, man, first games of the season and you're out the whole year. I'm not familiar with this prospect, but I guess in his AHL play, he suffered a big-time injury. Opening rosters were declared on Monday, so all the teams had to get down to their 23-man roster and be cap compliant. So everyone's ready to go there. Let's go to the NHL feed, if they've got anything for us. One last tune-up before the season starts. And if I could handle a puck like that, I played a lot of ball hockey up here in Canada. Ball hockey was my thing. Outdoor ball hockey, indoor ball hockey. In school, that was back in the day when schools would allow you to play floor hockey. They don't allow you to play floor hockey. When I was teaching, starting in probably about the year 2000, we were not allowed to play floor hockey in our school. Too dangerous. Kids had to, be fully protected. It might have been a little later than that, maybe 2005, somewhere around there. But yeah, I was a floor hockey. I just love floor hockey. Always the goalie, though. That's why I'm weird, because goalies are weird. So a little bit of puck handling there. Who's the Stanley Cup pick? Well, last week when I had Boiled Egg on, we went through our Stanley Cup picks. I think I said, I believe the Rangers and Dallas are going to be my picks for the Stanley Cup. But maybe it depends on what Shesterkin does. Shesterkin, how can you refuse an $88 million contract? Especially as a Russian. Your ruble's not worth very much over there, and you're turning down an $88 million contract, $11 million a season, and you played like 2 years in the league. Many people were giving Jeremy Swayman a hard time for turning down a $64 million contract. Swayman did eventually sign. He signed for $68 million, so a little bit more than their first offer. So he is officially a Bruin now, and he'll probably need a little bit of spring training before he gets into game action. But to turn down $11 million a year. I guess NHL says NHL Faceoff is here. Catch action on ESPN, ESPN Plus, Sportnet up here in Canada, and TVA Sports. There you go. There's the game times. 4:30, Seattle and St. Louis, Boston, Florida, and Chicago, Utah. Ready to go. Okay. Well, let's bring in the opposition today. Probably wearing his finest Calgary Flame jersey. You know he's a Calgary Flame fan? Give it up. Give it up, chat. Give it up. Say hello. They don't cut the D Block Dragon. Woo! I was wondering where you were, my friend.
Flames. Whoa.
Oh, the Quebec Nordiques, one of my favorite logos as well. Representing. That's a nice. Okay, we gotta see that hat a close up here. Oh, that is.
Ain't that a nice hat?
Is it a snapback or is it form fitting?
No, yeah, it's
Oh yeah, Quebec Nordiques. Yeah, I love that franchise too. They had one of the best rivalries going up against Montreal. You know, back when Hartford's another logo. I know Boiled Egg really likes the Hartford. You have a Hartford hat as well, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah. So those old time logos. Do you have a Kansas City Chiefs? Or Kansas City Scouts?
No.
Oh.
I wish I had a Wichita Thunder one. But
yeah.
That is way too expensive to ship over here. We talked about it with Naspace. He could, of course, get it, but it's not that expensive. But the hat would cost like $25, and shipping it over here cost like $50.
Really? Holy! Shipping from the U.S. to
it's
Germany.
So expensive.
Ooh. Well, I wonder, because we used to do some stuff on eBay and sell stuff on eBay, and we ship things to Europe all the time. And I think it was, like 20 or 30 bucks, but that was 10 or 15 years ago. So it is crazy.
I did gift Capcom a St. Pauli t-shirt for his 50th birthday, and that cost me $8.
80 total, including
$8.
Oh, $8.
€8, so about like $9 or $10.
Whoa. Well, Kansas City used to have a hockey team back there in the 70s. So I would think at some point, they had this logo here, which again, in today's day and age with cultural appropriateness, you always, who knows, that's everyone's own personal decision. But, they had a great looking uniform back then. I guess they got the Kansas City Scouts. I don't know if that's a hockey team, but Scouts now. But look at those colors. I mean, those are kind of cool colors for the uniform back then.
Yeah, something like Frank the Tank, I would say, he's tired of all those black and gold, black and yellow, black and silver jerseys.
Yeah.
Just the league needs more color in there, and I think he's correct with that.
Yeah. Another team was the Cleveland Barons back in the day. So yeah, the Cleveland Barons. And a lot of sports shops, they'll come out with these kind of retro hats and be able to pick those up. What was the West Coast team? Oop, not Barons, the Barons. Wasn't there a team in California, the Seals? What was it, California Seals? California.
The Golden Seals.
California Golden Seals, yeah. No, that's not it. Gold, yeah, it was the Golden Seals. Golden. This one? Yeah. Look at that. There's the Oakland A's, right? Oakland. I think that's where they played. I think they were based out of Oakland. Yeah, and then they went to kind of the teal, which you gotta love the goalie mask back then, right? D Block, those masks that the goalie had, like you're facing that guy. Although kind
of like the Michael Meyer look.
Yeah. A Boiled Egg would say, "What is that? A snake on your face or something else?" I don't know what he's got on his face. Oh, look at back when hockey was pure. Slapshot days. Yeah, great uniforms.
I actually do know times when hockey was still, where there were still players in the NHL allowed to play without helmets.
Yeah. Do you know who the last NHL player to go without a helmet was?
think he was from the North Stars, wasn't he?
No, I believe the last grandfathered in was the Edmonton. Yeah, it's in the chat. Boiled egg got it.
Craig McTavish.
Yeah.
I know the name.
Yep. He eventually didn't wear a helmet. He played in Boston for a while. He became the coach of the Oilers. He was the coach of the Oilers in their Stanley Cup run in 2006. Minnesota.
I think when I started watching, and like in '88, I think Chicago still had a guy also without a helmet. I thought it was so cool.
Oh,
I mean,
it might have.
so stupid
Yeah.
that it was.
Yeah. There were a few that kind of hung on there till the end without helmets, but much different world now. So yeah, you're gonna have to get yourself a
No,
Kansas
Chelios
City's.
always had a helmet.
Yeah, Chelios, I think, always had a helmet. Yeah. A lot of the
But
Boston
it was
guys,
like
of
this
course.
first or second season of Chelios. So
And of course, the Boston Bruins of the 1970s. Bobby Orr without helmet, of course, and the early goalie days.
yeah,
Again,
sorry,
the
I'm not
mask.
that. I'm not so old. I mean, I'm not you.
What? You never saw Phil Esposito play?
No, I haven't. I don't think I have. Or if I have, I didn't know who he was back then.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. He was a little bit before my time. I saw the end of his career. I think he played in New York Rangers. I think he ended his career, and then he became part owner of the Tampa Bay Lightning, I think. So yeah, good times, good times. Okay, well, before we get into our face-off here, last week Boiled Egg and I kind of picked our top 5 teams, our next tier of teams. With you, D Block, we're going to go and we're going to pick the division and the rankings, and I'm going to save this, and we'll revisit it later in the year.
All right.
Let's start with the Atlantic here. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit here. There we go.
I think Atlantic is a very strange division, I think.
Give me your order of finish in the Atlantic.
I think I have to pick the stupid Florida Panthers as number 1. I don't want to.
Stanley Cup champions. I mean, they're the champs.
Well, no, they're not champion. Their stupid goalie is.
Yeah.
I'll take Toronto. That's 2.
Toronto, okay.
Boston 3. Tampa Bay 4. Buffalo 5. Detroit 6. Yeah, and then Ottawa and Montreal.
All right. That sounds pretty good. I'm going to go with, let's see. I'm going to go with Toronto first. I just think they're a regular season team. I think.
I really thought about putting them at first there.
Yeah. They just they crumble in the playoffs. Austin Matthews' first year as captain with the Leafs. I mean, they do have a lot of talent. I hate Toronto too. I hate them.
Yeah,
but I think they're going to put up points and goals, and just because they win the division doesn't mean they win.
It's the number 1 team in the number 1 team in the East. They're going to lose against the number 8. Then of course they get swept or something like that.
Yeah. Florida, I'm going with number 2. I'm going to go with Boston number 3. That fourth one, I think we might see 5 teams come out of the Metro in the playoffs, but I think you still, when you have Kucherov, they still have a good team. Vasilevsky, Kucherov. And then after that, it's a crapshoot. It could be any one of these teams.
I think Detroit, I might have to Buffalo ahead of Detroit. I think that could very well Detroit be ahead of Tampa Bay, though. I think they have kind of like a wild card team in that division.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go Detroit, Ottawa, Buffalo, and then Montreal. So pretty close to what you had. We flipped Florida and Toronto, and then we flipped a couple of the bottom teams here. But it just Buffalo is Buffalo, right? Buffalo is they lost their first 2 games already against New Jersey, and Montreal is just injury problems, and they're still a few years away, I think. Okay, let's go to the Metro. the team of Boiled Egg and Fussmucker, and who do you see coming out of the Metro in the first place?
New York Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah, then I have I have the Devils at number 2, I think. And Carolina, the Islanders, yeah, Columbus, Philadelphia. It's a crapshoot between those two. Let's switch them up. Let's put, just for Boiled Egg, put the Capitals last.
The only thing the Capitals can win is virtual EA 25 hockey. That's
that's what they can do. Yeah.
Okay. Well, earlier Boiled Egg praised you and said, he said, bartender, I'll have what D-Block's having. I think he's going to revoke his drink now. And I think it's going to be the Rangers. I was talking before you came on. Shesterkin was offered 88.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, man, big money.
A lot will be there. Depend on where if he's still there. I think he's going to be there, but
yeah. This is assuming no injuries and players stay.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, if you look at the last season, he did not have a good start there to the season. Like they had the first half of the season was not very good for him.
And
at least it was not for his standards.
Team in front of you makes you better, as always. So he had a good team. Adam Fox and Trouba was playing well when he first got to New York. And I'm going to go with Carolina number 2. I just think they're a strong team. I'm going to go Jersey number 3. Number 4. Yeah, Patrick Waugh, first full year in New York. I think he's going to get them to the playoffs. And then after that, it's OV, still OV, and they got some new trades, new teammates that came in. I think they're a better team this year than last year, and they were kind of close last year for a long time. Then I'm going to go, I think I'm going to have to go Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. Columbus is this is going to be their year of mourning, I think. Injury problems, Zach Werenski always get injured. Goaltending is just horrific in Columbus. So I think they're going to be a lottery team for the first overall pick. So that's what I'm going for with the Metro. Let's see yours again. So we got the same top 4, except we reversed New Jersey and Carolina.
Yeah.
And then I moved Washington, Pittsburgh up ahead of the 2 that you had there. But still no playoffs for all 4 of those teams.
No playoffs there, definitely, yeah.
Well, let's go to your division. Let's go to the Central. Notice I got Chicago in first there. Are they staying?
They're not gonna be first. Even though I would love it, but they're not gonna be first. But they were. I really like what the team looks like right now, and Fleshinov is. I think he makes it out of. As far as I heard, he made it out of pre-training, preseason.
Which player is that?
Levshinov.
Oh, yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think he
did. That will help. They get a healthy Tyler Hall. So basically, the first season with Tyler Hall. So I think they're a team that are on the brink of playoffs. Somewhere between 10th and 8th.
And they play tonight.
Which is a big improvement over last year. So.
And
let's see how this sophomore season is.
Yeah, where do they play tonight? They play in Utah, I think, right?
I think in Utah, yeah. So
yeah,
they can have a good start there.
Yeah. I'm just going to quickly see if I can bring up their roster because they should be ready to go. There we go. Roster updates. Yeah, okay. Let's put that on the screen here. These were the players they recently cut. And opening season opener. Game day tonight, against Utah. And here's their opening night roster.
Donato, Smith, Dickerson, Bertuzzi, Tyler Bertuzzi. Tyler Hall there.
Taylor Hall, yeah.
yeah, he's going to basically his first season there. I mean, he came over last year, but he did not play it really. Lucas Reichel is improved.
Yeah. Patrick Maroon is there now. They got a lot of old guys there. D Block, Nick Foligno, Maroon.
Yeah, of course, and they're just bridging the thing, but I still like it. But there's no Levchinov, so okay.
Yeah. Mikiev. I'm not familiar with that player. Is he a
Me neither.
Yeah. And then defense, there's a few guys that I don't know who Alex Vlasic is or
Yeah, we got some.
Nolan Allen. TJ Brody used to play in Toronto and Calgary.
Well,
so
a lot will depend on how if Mrazek can keep play at the same level as he did last year in goal. He was pretty good at goal last year, much better than expected. And I think with Soderblom, I don't know, but Mrazek, and I think he was for the Czech the winning goaltender in the World Cup, World Championships.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So.
And as Fussmucker said, a lot of these players will be gone at the deadline for some.
Yeah,
assets.
Seth Jones. I think one player they probably will move for some more prospects is Seth Jones.
Yeah. So, they're going through the motions, and Connor Bedard's going to get a little bit better each year. And, do you think he'll break the 100-point mark this year? Is he close?
Bedard? No, I don't think so. I think it's somewhere between 80 and 90, so 85, 88 points, something like that. I don't think he's going to break the 100 points.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the support. All right, well, let's give her your central picks here.
What are octogenarians?
Look at those two sexy octogenarians. That's 80-year-olds, I think. Oc is 8, or maybe means October. If he means the two sexiest streamers in October, we'll take that. We'll take it. I want my award, Baffle. What is the award? Please mail it to myself and D Block.
Actually, I never understood why it's October. I mean, you have September, November, December. Why isn't it October?
I don't know. The calendar maker was drunk.
July is because of Julius Caesar, and August is because of Augustus, the guy after him, as Caesar. But after that, it's September, which is the 7th month. Yeah. October is the 8th month. November is the 9th month, and December is the 10th month. So why isn't it October? I don't know.
Well, didn't we used to have a different calendar? Like, what are we on, the Julian calendar? Or?
No, the Julian was before. We have the Gregorian now.
Oh, Gregorian. Okay. Like April. What's April named after?
That is because of an. Well, I actually knew that. They have nothing to do with that.
Oh, nothing to do with it?
Because, yeah, we did 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. That's because they put the July and August in between. So, and they needed 12. So 11 and 12 just went by the wayside because Julius did himself in there, and Augustus said, well, if he does, I want to.
Welcome to your history lesson here, folks.
Me too.
Why is Aries the first sign? Shouldn't the first sign be Capricorn? Because that's January. Why is Aries always the first sign?
I don't even know what Aries is.
The ram. Don't you know your astrology? When you were young and went to the bar, D Block,
believe in magic?
would say, not. What sign are you, D Block? You're a Virgo, whatever. Right?
I'm a Virgo, yeah. And I think the ascendant is that ascendant? Is that what's called? Ascendance?
Ascendant? What?
Ascendant, yeah, whatever. It's Scorpion. So where the moon, the one is the Virgo is where the sun is, and where the moon is, I'm a Scorpion.
All right, your history with D Block is over now. He just wanted some time to think about this Central Division.
No, I don't need much time there.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Dallas first is a very simple answer. Dallas first. I think it's gonna be. I I think that is kind of the 2, 3, 4 is a little bit of come on, guys. Give me Minnesota.
Minnesota. Ooh.
Yeah. Give me Minnesota, then the Winnipeg Jets, then the Predators. Then the Predators. Blackhawk. Yeah, that's the rest can stay.
Okay. Wow, I think we're going to have different divisions here. Other than Dallas, I think Dallas is Stanley Cup favorites for me right now. I'm surprised they didn't beat the Oilers last year, but the Oilers had a great run there. Number 2, I'm going to go with Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
I think with Steve Stamkos there, they got a little bit stronger. I just think they're going to be competitive. This is the weakest division in hockey, I think.
Yeah, it is. It really is
tough. Minnesota
it's
3.
Dallas and nobody else. Yeah, really.
I'm going to go with surprise Utah. I think Utah is going to have a shocking season for people.
Really,
I know
the third wives is going to be that high.
I think so. I think they're going to ride the momentum of a new city and a new club and the fans. You know, they didn't get any fans out in Arizona, so they got a lot of young talent. Dylan Gunther. I think they're going to threaten for a playoff spot. I still think there's going to be 5 out of the Pacific and 3 out of the Central. That's how weak it is. But I think they're a team to watch. Same with Washington. I think if there are 5 teams out of the Metro, I think Capitals might squeak in, and I think maybe Utah squeaks in. And then after that, we're going to go like that: Winnipeg, St. Louis.
Really, you put Chicago last in that division.
Well, this is for boiled egg. Yeah, this is for boiled egg.
Okay,
but St. Louis is one that is my most uncertain team. They could be anywhere in this area.
How many points do you think Chicago will get?
What'd they get last year?
58?
70 maybe?
Okay.
70 to 80, I think, points they'll get. But just, again, we looked at their roster. Mrazek as your number 1 goalie?
Hey, look at the stats. He was pretty good last year. Oh, I take that bet any times. Boiled egg. I'll take that bet any times.
Oh, under 65.5
any times. Yeah, they have that. They'll have that in February.
In February, holy smokes! Let's go NHL 2023 standings. Let's see what they were last year. Chicago.
Isn't it 23, 24?
What was this? Oh, yeah, 23, 24. There we go. We want the West. 52 points last year.
Yeah, 52. Okay.
Yeah. I go 60 to 70, somewhere between 60 and 70. You're saying what? You're saying 80?
Closer to 90.
90? D-Block, what are you smoking? 90 points for Chicago?
No, I'm not saying. I said closer to 90. Give me 87.
Okay, 87. I'm writing that down in the red binder. 87.
Yeah, write down about X under 75. The under of the 65 and a half.
Okay. Boiled egg says under 65 and a half. It might be over. It might be, like I said, I think it might be closer to 70 than 60, but we'll see. We'll see. Interesting. Wow. That's there's some fanboy going on there with the Chicago Blackhawks. Yeesh. All right. I think we're on to the Pacific now. Okay. Yeah. Who comes out of the Pacific?
That's a tough division, I think.
Yeah.
That's a tough division. I think I have the Avalanche first.
Oh, wait a minute. No, the Avalanche is in this division. We missed them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, we had Avalanche. We forgot Avalanche. So you putting them what, number 2, number 1?
Number 2 against
Yeah,
Dallas. I think Dallas is the best team there in the West.
yeah. I got to put them number 2 as well. There we go.
I have them. I have them the same way. Basically the same what you had said with Dallas and New York.
Right, right. So let's see. Yeah, we've got little in the middle, moved around, and you got our biggest differences is Chicago and Utah and
Chicago, yeah,
Winnipeg. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now we got Colorado in the right division.
yeah. Okay. So let's. Well, then it's the Oilers, I guess.
Edmonton. Okay.
Do you like Vancouver? Las Vegas at 2. I think Vancouver is 3.
Vancouver 3. Again, who's 2? Vegas.
Yeah. LA, then Seattle, Anaheim. And then it's. I don't know what team is more crapshoot. I'll go the way it is. Sharks ahead of the Flames.
All right. So you have Calgary in the bottom. Calgary Flames
like
fans. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I got to go Edmonton number 1. I mean, if you look at all the prognosticators, they're picking Edmonton as the Stanley Cup favorite. I don't agree with that, but many people do. Until they prove otherwise and they win the cup. Number 2, Vancouver was so strong, but were they a one-off? They got not Louis DeBrusk, Jake DeBrusk.
I like Vancouver a lot this year.
Yeah. Vancouver. I'm going to go LA, Vegas, Seattle, Calgary, Anaheim, San Jose. I think that's what I'm going to go. Celebrini is good. He was injured. I don't know how long he'll be out.
But he's not as good as Bedard, and you see what Bedard did with a bad team. I mean, it's not going to help him much right now. In the long haul, but not this season.
I mean, Drew Doughty's out for a fair bit too, so that could, I'm going to put Kings number 4. I think losing Doughty for an extended period of time is going to hurt them for a while. But yeah, there we go. So we're not too far off with our top picks. Our top 4 in every division is, I think, almost the same. Now in the playoffs, when they come. Do you see the top 4 in each division, or do you see like 5 from one and 3 from another? Let's start with the.
I think that could be 3 from the Atlantic and 5 from the Metro.
Oh, so you see Columbus getting in?
Yeah,
they'd be the number 8 team.
I see. I think there's a chance that they can get in. I don't think they will. I think the Tampa Bay will be the number 8 team. Maybe the number 7 team and the Islanders number 8, but I think they have a chance there. Yeah, I know Belichick thinks I'm stupid. But hey,
D-Block, put $10 in Vegas on Columbus to make the playoffs. You're going to make some money. Ooh, okay.
I don't bet.
You don't bet?
Because there I know I'll win.
All right. What about the Central Pacific? Do you see 4 and 4?
No, I see 5 and 3 too. 5 from the Pacific.
Okay, so Seattle getting in, and then Winnipeg just missing out.
Just missing out, yeah.
And who are your 2 finalists? You said Dallas Rangers.
Dallas and the Rangers, yeah.
Dallas and the Rangers as your 2 finalists. All right, I see 3 coming out of the Atlantic. I think it's going to be between the Capitals and the Lightning for that last playoff spot. I think it's going to come down to the last week with those 2. And in the Central Pacific, I see 5 coming out. No, I think it's 4 and 4 now. Yeah, I think it's going to be Dallas, Colorado, Nashville, Minnesota, and then the Kings. I think Seattle and Utah just miss out. And my
So-
finalists, Dallas and
So the Kings will play the Oilers again.
Yeah, the Kings would play the Oilers for the 4th straight year. Calgary, Vegas, Dallas, Minnesota, Colorado, Nashville, Rangers, probably Rangers, Islanders, Toronto, Rangers, Capitals, Toronto, Islanders. Yeah, who knows? All depends on how many come out of each. But I'm going to go with Dallas. I just don't know if I trust the Rangers. Carolina is good now. I'm going to go Dallas, Carolina. I think Dallas, Carolina.
Oh, you switched it. Now that I said it, you switched it.
Well, that goaltending situation worries me.
Yeah.
That it kind of. I think he'll sign, but it kind of worries me a little bit. Carolina's a good team. They're a really good team, well-coached team. They're a better coach team than New York, and I think when it comes to the playoff, coaching makes a big difference. So we'll see.
I think we agree on that with the coaching. But
yeah,
I think the talent is better in New York.
Yeah. Okay, going to be fun because again tonight we've got 3 games going on tonight. The first game starts in 2 hours' time. Blues and the Kraken, Bruins and the Panthers, and the Blackhawks and the Utah Hockey Club. Does Connor Bedard get his first goal of the season tonight?
Yes.
I agree. I think he scores tonight. Okay, well, let's go to the game and get our season going here. Did you end up getting NHL 25 or no? You did. Oh, have you tried it out?
I have it since I don't know, since beginning of October, but I did not pay to play it early. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
So I just bought the standard version.
You got it all downloaded and everything?
You were able to download it just when I bought it in, I think, 2nd or 3rd of October.
Oh, okay. And have you practiced? How many drafts have you done trying to beat me here, D-Block?
None.
Okay, let's have some fun.
I did play a little bit with the franchise mode, but I don't think that's me. I played to be a pro again, and yeah, I got drafted by Vegas.
Oh, you're on Vegas. Okay. Are you in the NHL yet, or you're on the?
Yeah, I didn't go to played my junior things in the Champions League in Europe, and then made the team out of the preseason.
So what you're saying is you want to be Vegas today?
No.
Chicago?
Yeah, give me Chicago.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with the opposite so we can hopefully meet up in the finals. I'm going to go with the Boston Bruins today, one of my favorite teams as a kid because I did not like the Montreal Canadiens. I detested them. I liked the underdog, and at that time it was the Boston Bruins. So FK and Commish is a big Boston fan as well. So this one's for the Commish here. Let's continue. And I'm going to change a couple of the game settings here. We want injuries off. Where is that? Advanced settings. Nope. So yeah, the only reason I'm playing NHL this year is because they've revamped the franchise. When you went in, you probably noticed it had a different look to it. I'm not a HUT player. You're probably not a HUT player because there's so much microtransactions that you need to do to compete.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just I'm playing be a pro and a little bit of franchise.
All right, so we're going to do our draft, and then I'm going to put the Helm Biscuit bet up. Last week it was boiled egg by 1 game in a shootout, winning. Pick a number between 1 and 10 for me here, D-Block.
7.
Okay, randomize it 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No!
Good number there, D-Block.
Oh, 22, and you got the 4. Oh, we can already stop it here.
Oh, that's what Boiled Egg said, and he went on to win the cup. So anything
Yeah,
can happen.
because you screwed it up. Yeah.
I didn't screw it up. I picked what I
Yeah,
thought
you
was the
did.
best team. Okay.
Uh,
Welcome to the Boston Bruins, Leon Draisaitl. Baby. All right. Chicago is up. You let me know if you want me to go to any specific position.
no, give me Peterson.
Elias Pettersson. Okay. And you're up again. So
Show me the defenders, please. Yeah, I take Pietrangelo. Pete Rangelo.
okay. Okay. Next up. Let's see where Connor Bedard went. I guess I can't see that on this screen. I'm taking a goalie. I'm taking Jake Ottinger.
Really? You're taking
Yep.
Ottinger?
Jake the Snake Ottinger. And now let's see what we got for defense. Let's go with Dougie Hamilton. Patrick Kane's still there.
Yeah, right. Okay. I need a goalie then too. Give me Sorokin.
Give you who? Sorokin? Okay.
Yeah.
Baffle, this is a 1 year only. So age doesn't matter. Contract doesn't matter. We just have a 1 year showdown on Tuesdays here. And we see who makes it the furthest.
For this year, give me Ovi.
You want Obi?
Yeah.
Sucking up.
He's still there? Yeah, he's still there.
Suck up.
What's the suck up? For 1 year? I'll take him.
All right, let's see. I want to see where Bedard went. McDavid went first. Matthews, Makar, Draisaitl, Hughes, Pasternak, McKinnon, Hughes. Bedard went to New Jersey. Had a Kucherov and Barkov.
Yeah, after they broke his jaw, yeah, right.
Wow. Okay, Boston is up. Okay, what do I got? One center, one defense, one goalie. You know what? We're gonna go Brad Marchand. 1 year. He's my Ovechkin. And yikes.
Come on, take Kane. Take Kane.
Take Tavares. He was on Boiled Eggs team last week and won the cup.
I wanted to take him next pick. Yeah, damn it. Okay.
Kane, you said?
No, I don't want Kane. Yeah, give me Kopitar.
Oh, Baffle. Baffle loves you even more now. Kopitar. Okay. Goes up again.
And but it's 1 year, so we can go with Letang.
Letang? Okay.
Yeah.
37 years old already. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Normally I would not want him on my team, but yeah, 1 year we can go to that.
I don't need another goalie yet. Let's take a look at defensemen.
Oh, that's Ekholm.
Yeah.
Go with Ekholm.
I'm going with Ekholm. I got Draisaitl and Ekholm.
Yeah, too much fanboy.
Look who's talking. Close to 90 points for Chicago. That's fanboy talk there. Yeesh. Connor Bedard's going to win the Conn Smythe.
I did not say that.
Oh, no, you didn't say that. No, not yet. Let's go. I'm not taking Nurse. No. There's still a lot of
Come
good
on,
defense.
take Nurse. Take Nurse.
Brent Burns. I'm going to go with Brent Burns. Go with the beard. Look at that beard. Oof. Pinto, Wright, Norris. Okay, pickings are getting slim. We're only taking the top 20 players or starting 20. You're up. You got 2 centers, 1 left wing, no right wing, 2 defense and a goal.
Show me the right wing. Give me Lane.
Yeah, injuries are turned off. He should do okay for you.
Yeah.
All right, you're up again.
And defender. I have 1 defender, right?
2. You got 2
2. I have
defense.
2. Okay, 2 center. Yeah. Now look at wingers, forwards.
Oh, I know who my pick is next. Leave him. Do not take him.
Give me Bjorkstrand.
Okay, here we go.
All
right.
The draft expecting catch ya.
Oh yeah, thanks. Woo! That's right. This is not around the rink. We're not doing around the rink. Okay. Right.
Nurse is gone. I'm sorry. Just before you.
He was my next pick too. I need another. I got 3 defensemen. I need a right winger. All right, let's go with.
Didn't you say you knew who to pick?
Yeah, but he doesn't play right wing.
Uh-huh.
And it's a top line right winger. I guess I got to go Zuccarello. I think Boiled Egg had Zuccarello too. So
yeah, he did.
I'm just copying his team. Next up, is he still there? Jonathan Huberdeau. Let's go, Jonathan Huberdeau. I think Boiled Egg had Jonathan Huberdeau too. Man, I'm not doing it on purpose. It just those guys I think are good. Okay, you need a left winger, and then you're all evened up on your positions.
Yeah, I'm not taking Tyler Hall.
Taylor Hall, okay.
No. I'm not taking him. Oh. Yeah, show me the goalies, please.
Ooh. Oh, well, why didn't you take this guy first overall pick?
Why would I take a goalie first overall?
Oh, well, I thought he was the next big, like the big thing. He's only 32 years old. I thought he was older.
I never said he was the next big thing. I think he was much better than anybody expected. That's what I said.
I know. I'm putting words in your mouth.
And plus, this is not the real thing. This is EA. So because of that, give me Fleury.
Fleury, yeah, he was going to be my second goalie. He's a good backup. Okay, you're up again.
Left winger. Look at that. Hall, Kane, Bertuzzi, all of those Chicago guys. I take Druin.
Bruin.
Yeah.
All right, we're halfway through round number 10. What do I need? A right winger again? Well, I had him last week. I'm going to take him again, Tom Wilson. And now it's pretty much anyone here. Let's go with, this is my third line now. Third line. I'm going to go Jordan Eberle. Get some goals. Zuccarello, you won with Zuccarello, yeah. I think I got 4 or 5 of your players now. Is this
Am I
me or
up?
is it you?
Am I up?
Chicago, yep.
Show me these forwards. The centers. Show me the centers. Centers.
Oh, centers.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's draft a name yet. I'll take Stahl.
All right, Jordan Stahl. It's a good bottom 6 forward there, Jordan Stahl. And with your second pick?
I'll take Couture.
All right, you got 4 centers, but they can pretty much play other positions if you had to. What do I got? 3 defensemen. I better get my final top 4 defensemen here. I need a shutdown guy. I'm going to go Chris Tanev. And I better get my second goalies while there's some still here. Stuart Skinner, where are you? Yikes. They went pretty quick here. Let's go. Yeah, let's go Cam Talbot. We both have old guys as our backup.
Which isn't the worst thing to do.
Nope.
Show me the defenders. Defenseman. Thanks. Well, yeah, just exactly go a little bit further down. Who we have there to Milan. I'll take McNabb.
All right, Braden McNabb. And Chicago again. 2 left wing, 2 right wing, 3 defense.
So I need at least one more defenseman, right?
You need 6. You need 3 more.
3 more.
Yeah.
And how many rounds do we still have?
We've got 2, 4, 7 more rounds. You end up with 4, 4, 4, 6.
4, 4, 4, 6. Okay. Then I'll take Schwartz.
Jaden Schwartz. Okay, center. Okay, give me a good. Oh, Michael Backlund, you're a great third center. And left wing, Evander Kane. Got my 3 Oilers. Did you draft any Blackhawks yet?
I don't think I have one. A single Blackhawk. No.
I thought they're supposed to be good though, D Block.
I'm not done drafting, am I?
Right wing. You need another right wing soon.
See, they're all gone.
No, they're just much further down the list.
No. Tyler Hall, and they're all gone. Yeah, Reichelen is down there. Yeah, I know that, but I don't care about him. Nah, I'll take another defenseman. Yeah, I'll take the Dumoulin.
Dumoulin?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You left Gudis for me. I need a goon. The captain.
It's my
What do you
pick.
want now?
The defender.
Yeah, I took it. You're up again.
Yeah,
What do you want now?
defender.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess who?
Justin Schultz?
No, the Gudas.
Ah, D Block. I thought it was my pick next. Damn it. Jeez. Man, this guy will pick your pocket when you're not
No,
looking.
look at what Boyd X said that 4 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I saw that too. It's okay. It's okay. I'll take Luke Shen. He's a good stay-at-home defenseman. Luke Shen and okay, I need a fourth line now. Who is my fourth line? Adam Henrique, you'll be my center. My fourth Oiler.
Why am I doing this? Just put them here on that screen, and then I don't have to show my my left side to the camera all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Look at your camera. Look at the.
Hey, woo-hoo. Is it my pick?
Yep.
Yeah, I need right wing. Jeez, that's bad.
Hey, TJ Oshie's there. Cal Clutterbuck. Corey Perry.
Clutterbuck.
We should be getting to the Chicago Blackhawks pretty soon here,
yeah.
D-Block.
Show me Perry, please, again. I want to see the ratings there. What they have in ratings for him. There he's Perry. No.
You want me to rank by shooting, by puck skills?
Yeah, by shooting. By shooting. There you go. Let's take the Fix Wolanski.
Fix Wolanski. Okay. Next up, Chicago again. So you need a left wing, a right wing, and a defenseman to finish.
Let's go with left with forwards. Yeah, let's take the Van Riemsdyk.
All right, what do I need? Left wing, right wing, and defenseman. Let me go forwards. Physicality. Ooh. Ryan Reeves. I'm going to scare you to death. Ryan Reeves on Boston, a perfect fit. And who else is physical? I want a physical fourth line. Isn't he no, he's not a Chicago Blackhawk. What do I need? I need a left wing.
Maroon. This Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh, Pat Maroon, you win everywhere. Okay, last couple picks here. You need a right wing and a defense. What do you want to look at first?
Defense, sort after defense.
Want to sort by anything? A certain type of
Defense.
defenseman?
Yeah, let's give me Brody. And then the right winger. Give me that enough.
All right, and with the last pick, I need a defenseman. Defensive defenseman. Ooh, Ryan Suter, Alex Martinez. Yeah, let's go with Martinez. Okay, now we can sim the rest of the draft. All right, chat, take a look at our rosters here. Put the Helm Biscuit in. Draft is complete. Here is your Boston Bruins. Take a good look. Do your evaluation. Winner. Will it be?
Yeah, you have defensive guys, but there's Draisaitl and nobody else scoring goals.
I don't need anyone else.
Yeah, Draisaitl is good. I know that, but he doesn't score 300 goals.
Well, when you have Ottinger, he's not going to let up any goals.
Yeah.
So, let's check out Chicago. There's Chicago's draft. The Helm Biscuit bet is in. Helm Biscuit bet is in. Also, a little bit later, I will put out the form, the check-in form, where you guys can fill out the Google form for your entry into the contest, which I draw on October the 28th after I'm done with this 30 and 30. And D Block's pretty much full time every day now too. You're going on kind of a streak, aren't you?
I don't stream Sundays.
Oh, Sundays is your day off. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the bets are almost in. A minute and a half here. Will it be the Boston Bruins? Will it be the Chicago Blackhawks? Let's go ahead. And we'll pop in when we play each other. We should play each other twice in the season. Let's take a look at Chicago. We'll watch Chicago for a bit first. So Chicago at Utah, first game.
Well, 100% say lap. That's unbelievable.
They're taking mercy on me. Okay, let's check out this first. Let's see how it's supposed to go tonight. Utah and Chicago. We'll slow sim this first one here. Kopitar gets Chicago on the board with their first goal of the season.
Of course he does.
On the power play, can't get anything done. Utah looking for their first goal on home ice. Alex Ovechkin. Goal number 2. Chicago with a 2-0 lead. Period 1 is over. It is Chicago 2 and Utah 0. Second period. Utah, nothing on the power play. Chicago, nothing on the power play. No scoring so far in the second period. Utah outshooting Chicago. And period 2 is done. Chicago 2-0. Who is your number 1 goalie? Sorokin?
Sorokin.
Sorokin. Working on the shutout. I said shutout. 2-0. Oh, Owen Tippett gets the goal.
You wanted to jinx it, huh? Okay.
2-1 Utah or 2-1 Chicago. 6 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Okay. Well, we gotta show the fans what this game is all about a little bit. So let's watch a little bit of D Block's team in action here. Last couple minutes with a 2-1 lead. Okay. Brody over the blue line. Oh,
what a
gives it up.
pass. Gosh, dang it. Come on, dude.
Robertson with the slap shot. Sorokin turns it away.
That was easy.
Minute left to go. Chicago pulling their goalie.
Lane.
Oh,
Let's go.
oh, Tristan Jerry with the glove save.
That was a good save.
All right, 52 seconds left. Chicago up by 1. Utah wins the faceoff. Expect them to pull their goalie.
Did you see that hit?
Yeah.
Did you see that hit?
Oh, can't get the shot off. The net is empty. Chicago.
Come on,
Can they
Pedersen.
ice it?
Hit the empty net.
Oh,
can you miss
that's
that?
like the real Chicago team. They can't hit anything. Malkin moves up ice, gives it to Ovechkin. OV, what a pass to Borkstrom. And the Chicago Blackhawks.
Hard-boiled egg. A hard-boiled egg. My silly little chicken laid a hard-boiled egg.
There you go. Okay, EA. We don't need to see it for the third time. Right in the middle of the net. Okay. Exit out. Quit. And the final score from Utah will be Chicago with the victory 3-1. Okay, let's go to the calendar. And we're looking for when.
Oh, come on, Frenchie. Say it.
All right, we're going to go up to the game against Boston here. Chicago, 500. Oh, 2-3. We're going to reject trades. Chicago, 6-4 start. 8-5. Decline. Again, we're looking for who has the better record in the regular season in the Hound Biscuit. Who is the winner going to be? Will it be Boston with more wins or Chicago with more wins? If it's a tie, if they both have the same number of wins, it's whichever team has the most goals in the regular season. Okay, let's go up. D Block versus Lap.
I need that win now.
Here we go. Period number 1 underway. Boston in Chicago. Come on, boys. Let's do it. Draisaitl. Ryan Reeves. All right. Reeves with the
Ryan
goal.
Reeves for the goal.
Oh, Ekholm. 2-0 for the Bruins. Okay. Period 1 is over. 2-0 for Boston. Period number 2. Come on. Let's ice it. One more. Boston on the power play. Nothing. All right. Jake Ottinger in net. We go to the third period.
You mean the shutout, yeah?
Oh, D-Block. I muted you.
Shut out.
10 minutes to go. 8 minutes. Chicago on the power
Come
play.
on,
Nope.
unbelievable. Don't give him a shutout.
Okay, again, we will jump in for the last 2
You
minutes
just
and
want to see
find
the
out.
third goal and win the empty net. That's all you want to see.
No, I want to see if you can break the shutout.
Hola, Marbike.
Hi,
Hola.
Marbike. Play a little hockey here. D block against Lap. He is Chicago. I'm Boston. This is our first game of the regular season against each other. Pietrangelo to Bjorkstrand. Oh, Ekholm takes him off the puck. Draisaitl. Chicago breaking out of the zone. Number 85. Pietrangelo to Peterson. What a snapshot. The net is empty.
Oh, Marbike.
Thank you, Marbike. There. Ottinger with the save. 30 seconds to go. 13 wins on the season for Jake. Ovechkin, Peterson, Borkstrom can't get the face-off. But what forechecking? No Ekholm. Hamilton. Zuccarello. Van Riemsdyk. Chicago changing lines. Van Riemsdyk. Oh, what a bad pass. And I can't hit the net. Line, last chance. And that will be it. Chicago Blackhawks will lose our first head-to-head matchup here. Jake Ottinger with the shutout. Okay. So we are, I think, towards the end of, we'll go to the end of December. While we're doing that, going to take a quick break here, D Block, and we'll be back in 2 minutes' time, folks, to finish off the competition. Back in 2. right, welcome all in. I'd like to introduce again my guest competition today in the Lap versus Community NHL Showdown 1 season replay with the fantasy draft. My music coordinator for the last year, Don't Cut the D Block Dragon. When I need something, D Block has it pronto. And the one you gave me yesterday for Cubs fan Steve, that was an amazing song there, and I think Cubs fan Steve appreciated that. So thank you so much. And you got your own. You got your own. I think for your Cubs save now. You said you might be playing that now for your Cubs save.
I am playing that. I think I got the first month done about almost.
Yeah. Got a YouTube comment here. Someone watching on YouTube saying, "Call NHL to cancel the season in honor of Johnny." Well, and again, yeah, such an unfortunate situation, right? D Block that just man, it's any time a sports figure goes down, especially one that's active. Fussmucker mentioned earlier that Tiant passed away today in baseball, and I'm sure OOTP will put out some sort of honorary card. I would hope for him. Columbus has been honoring Johnny. It was a shock when that happened. Just before preseason too, as you're getting ready, he's at a family event.
Yeah, his sister's wedding, wasn't it? I mean,
yeah, out for a bike ride with his brother, and some guy in a rush that had a few too much to drink, pulled out and passed a guy and right into that bike lane, and just a sad situation. So for all the hockey fans out there, all the Columbus fans, all the Calgary Flame fans, all the USA hockey fans, because he was an American, I think in Boston College maybe is where Johnny played. Just hard for a team to come back from that, losing arguably their best player on their team, and such a great guy from what I hear too, like a great community guy too. So okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had the same thing happen to my sister.
Oh, no way!
Unfortunately, she lived through that. But she was in the national youth handball team, and she was driving home from my mother's birthday home to where she played, and just a few miles outside of our town, some guy who was completely intoxicated hit her car, and he was on the way to get more alcohol. So that was tough, and that ended her career. Unfortunately, she lived through that, but still, she could never play again.
Yeah, man, oh man. Some people, and just the stupidity of the decisions that they make, just crazy, just so selfish. Boiled egg naming an award after him. Yeah, I could see them, doing something like that. I think probably more so maybe at the NCAA level, maybe they would name something after him, something from kind of his local area where he played hockey. Yeah, just a sad situation. Well, let's get back to the game here and find out where we are. We're at the end of December in this one-off showdown. Chicago is sitting at 19 wins, 16 losses, and the Boston Bruins are sitting at, let's wait for it to come at the bottom right-hand corner there. We'll scroll through there. Blackhawks are third right now in the Central, so they're in a playoff spot. And the Bruins are 22, so I'm 3 games up on you so far, D-Block. Let's go to the end of January. Don't think we play each other this month. No. Boston, no. Okay, Chicago needs to put some wins together to catch up to the Bruins. Bruins 26 wins now, taking a bigger lead. Chicago up to 22, 23. Few losses there in a row, and now they are under 500 and out of a playoff position. Well, let's go up to the trade deadline here. think we play each other. Boston. Nope. Let's switch it over to Boston this time. All right, the Bruins currently number 1 in the Atlantic. Now they suffer a couple losses. Lose in Anaheim, beat Toronto, lose to the Islanders and Pittsburgh. We're not going through any trades here, so we're going to decline. And Boston, 35 wins. They drop down to second in their division. Let's see where Chicago is standing right now. Chicago is currently at 29, so 6 games away, and we play each other. No, when do we play each other? Oh, at the end. Here we go. So let's go up to our next game in April. Chicago, 31 wins, 32, stringing some wins, 33 on a 4-game win streak, a 5-game wins, a 6-game win streak. Wow, Chicago turning it on. 38 wins. They'd move back into the playoffs. 3rd spot. Boston, though, also went on a little bit of a run. So Boston is currently at 44 wins. So I think that is it. But hey, we've got our friendly little second game of the regular season we got to play out here. Boston, Chicago. In Boston this time. Can Chicago get some revenge?
Wow. 13-2. But I score.
Yeah, thanks, EA. Thank you, EA. Keep being EA. Orkstrand gets the first goal for Chicago, 1-0 lead. And that's how the first period will end. We will go on to period number 2. Chicago on the power play. For those of you new to the channel, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're just catching this on Twitch because you came across NHL 25 banner, I am Laptop Hound. This is Don't Cut the D Block Dragon.
Bjorkstrand again.
Oh, look, they got a shutout going, D Block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to shut you out. Exactly.
Both of us are OOTP affiliates. And we play other games as well. D Block plays some Star Trek. He's played some Detroit Being Human. He's played, what was that fantasy game you played?
Tales of Arise.
There you go. And I'm playing a little NHL. The game I put the most hours in my video game career has been EA NHL. Coming back to it after a 3-year absence because they revamped the franchise mode. So having some fun with that. So if you're new to the channel, I stream EA on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and on the weekend. On the weekend, it's the Slapshot franchise series where we're recreating the movie team Slapshot with Paul Newman. And we've included some community players, including O's Bones down there and a few other community players based off some Slapshot type characters. So tune in Friday nights, 9:30 Eastern for our Slapshot series and see how that goes. That's the franchise. We're playing many years in that one. This is just a 1-year play down against someone else in the community. So
and Franchise Time Machine, that game, what you mentioned, is just now on Prime Gaming. You can get it for free.
Which game?
Attack Nights.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, I played that on stream, and
is
a
lot of
people like that.
Is it a dating game?
A little bit, but not really.
Yeah? Okay. All right. There you go. There you go. All right. Check that out. So, yeah, go check out on twitch.tv/Don't Cut the D Block Dragon. Shout yourself out because I'm busy here. Just type that in there in case new people follow you. Upcoming the Pickle Simulator. Yeah. We will be doing some pickles. Let me give you a little taste of what the Pickle Simulator looks like. It's kind of is based off of this right here.
We need cucumbers that are crisp and fresh. We want them dark green so they turn out best. First we need to wash them so we get them all clean. Then we cut them with a knife and put them through this machine. Now it's time to pack them, so we pull out a jar. We got lots more to do, but this is great so far. We pack them all together so it's nice and tight. We don't want to rush, we want to do it just right. Pickles could be sour and pickles could be sweet, but some people think pickles smell like feet. Some like the pickles soggy, some like them with the crunch. You can put them on your sandwich, they go great with your lunch. Step 2 is my favorite part. This is how we make the pickles taste so tart. We use vinegar as a liquid base, then add salt, herbs, and spices to give it more taste. Mix them in a pot and turn the heat up high.
So there you go, the pickle simulator coming to a computer near you. I think we just scared away the people that were watching on YouTube. Who are these octogenarians, these crazy people? No, if you're watching on YouTube, we truly have one of the best gaming communities out there. If you keep on watching, if you watch both of our channels, you will love it. You'll feel welcomed. It's like coming to a nice, warm, comfy blanket after it's been washed in D Block's home. There you go. He's looking lovely at that cucumber. Yes, he is. He is.
Lovingly, not lovely.
In Germany, they grow things bigger. They grow things much bigger in Germany. Okay. Size does matter in Germany, apparently, when you're making cucumbers and pickles. All right, period number 3. Shutout still in play. Boston looking for a goal here, and they get it.
No, 5-3. Oh.
10 minutes left. Power play for Boston.
No!
Burns. Couture gets it right back.
Couture.
And the Chicago with 44 seconds. Boston's on a power play. We got to check it out. See if they can get 2 goals within 1 minute. I mean, let's watch D Block win a game actually, finally, for a while. By the way, chat, here is the check-in form for today. If you want to fill it out, get your name in for a free game on Steam that I will draw on October the 28th. Oh, fans on the shot. Peter Angelo to Pedersen. Elias Pettersson, your first overall pick or second overall pick? Too many men, coach. Too many men. There it is. Look at that. Too many men. All right. Elias Pettersson will seal the deal, and the Blackhawks and Bruins will tie their series up at 1 apiece. Last week I swept boiled egg, and this week we go 1-1. Well, let's go to the playoffs. Okay. One more day, I guess.
Yeah, Utah is number 3. Unbelievable.
One more day. There we go. Okay, so we're in the playoffs. Let's go and check out some of the official standings statistics here. Let's go to okay, we don't want that one. I want it would be this one. No. Oh, I know I want this one. No data. I guess I can't in the playoffs here. Got to be a way for me to check. Is it here? Here it is. Okay. All right. The Chicago Blackhawks do make the playoffs. A 2-point margin over the Winnipeg Jets. Congratulations to the Blackhawks. 89 points. Hey, didn't you predict they'd get 87?
Mm-hmm.
You said they're going to get close to 90. I think you meant in this game, right?
No.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Oh, you said in real life. In the Atlantic, it was the Boston Bruins coming in second, 2 points back of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Buffalo is the only other team in that division to make the playoffs. In the Metro, it will be Washington. What? The Washington Capitals winning the division with 110 points. The Islanders, the Hurricane, the Flyers, and the Penguins also make the playoffs. And in the Pacific, it will be the Ducks, the Flames, the Oilers, and the Kings making the playoffs. Remember, these were fantasy draft teams, so these were not the actual teams from real life.
Yeah, how else would Washington be number one then?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this game must love Washington. They let Boiled Egg win last week, and they tied for the President's Trophy League. But I guess based on one more win, the Dallas Stars.
It's like OGP loves Cleveland. When you send them to Cleveland, is always
exactly. That's EA. How much did the Capitals pay you for that? Okay, let's take a look at our leaders here. For Chicago, Ovechkin was 74 points. That was a great pick for you there. Kopitar, the old guys, getting it done.
Pettersson was a disaster.
71 -3. Patrick Laine, 60. Borkstrom with 59. Jaden Schwartz, Couture, Druin, Petrangelo. Take a look at your defensemen. Letang, McNabb, not a lot of points out of your defensemen. Radko Gudas with 2 goals and 7 points, 71 penalty minutes.
Yeah, but Brody is +2. And Gudas +10.
McNabb plus 10. Yeah. No, that's a solid run by your defenseman. Sorokin, that's pretty good.
Bad.
That's good. 9-10 save percentage, 2.93 goals against average. Okay, let's go check out the Boston Bruins. How they did here. 97 points for Leon Draisaitl. That's what getting 4th overall gets you. Brad Marchand, 90 points. Zuccarello, Tavares, my 4th line center, Henrique. Okay, about the defenseman. +14 for Ekholm and Edmondson and Tenev.
For Ekholm, +14. That's Brent Burns. That's a nice picture of Brent Burns.
Yeah. You would say it's where is he here? You would say that's kind of a hobo look, right?
That is kind of like a hobo look, exactly.
That's the laptop pound December look. Go back to my videos. Back when the Oilers were on a winning streak and I refused to shave until they won, and it took like a month and a half later until they lost. Yeah, that was fun. Goaltending. How are my goalies doing? I took Ottinger real early and it paid off, but Cam Talbot had a good season too.
Yeah, Talbot is pretty good, yeah.
So Boston will win the series. So let me do those Helm biscuits here quickly.
They won 10 Helm biscuits, I think.
So 3 people bet on Lap, 2 people bet on D Block.
Oh, somebody else. Okay. I bet on myself with 10.
And Lap wins. The Bruins win. Complete prediction. There you go. More biscuits to play your favorite Kitty Caldwell RCMP pickle song. Let's see who led the league in points this year. Will it be McDavid? First overall pick?
Probably.
I'm going to guess Nathan McKinnon. Pasternak. Holy smokes.
Wow. It's Vinajad.
He crushed it. Like he had 16 more points than second place. McKinnon, Zibanejad, Genso, Matthews, McDavid not even on the first page. Where's McDavid? Kaprizov. He's going to do great. He's going to score over 100 points for Minnesota. You watch. Rantanen.
That's why I had him that so high.
McDavid. Oh, he's like 20th overall with 80. And injuries are off, so he didn't get injured. Goal-wise.
Goals, but yeah, good. But yeah, nobody to assist on that team, I guess.
Yeah, that's 53 and 35 reverse numbers there. Pasternak with 68 goals, Austin Matthews, Panarin, McDavid, Kucherov, McKinnon, and Connor. We had a lot of 50-goal scorers. In terms of plus minus, that will go to Zibanejad from Dallas, Gensel, and Pasternak. Penalty minutes. Our penalty minute leader was Jacob Middleton.
Of course,
I have to
Maroon
draft him. Draft him next week. Pat Maroon for Boston.
and
Ryan
Reeves.
Reeves. Yeah. I had a bunch of bruisers. Most shots in the league went to Yossi, Pasternak, McKinnon, and Matthews. And I always like to check the fights. Who had the most fights? Probably Ryan Reeves. Holy smokes, 24 fights for Jacob Middleton. One every 3 games approximately he went out there and fought. Maroon, Reeves. Yep. All the expected. Our goaltending leaders were first defenseman or defensive point leader was Quinn Hughes, it looks like. Yep, Quinn Hughes, Roman Yossi, Cale Makar, and Dahlin. And in terms of our goaltenders, most wins went to Logan Thompson from the Anaheim Ducks, Hellebuck, Husso, and Frederick Anderson, Georgiev, Wolf, Bennington. Shutouts, 12 shutouts for Connor Hellebuck for St. Louis. And our goon in net, no one, not one single goalie had a penalty all year. That is amazing. That is weird. No one played the puck out of the trapezoid, I guess. Point-wise, we had, we had a lot of goalies with points.
Skinner with 3 points.
Yeah.
Sorokin with 3 points.
And no one got a goal. EA did not award any goal. So there you go. There are our leaders for the season. It is time to play the playoffs. The Chicago Blackhawks will be going up against the Anaheim Ducks. Calgary against Edmonton in the Battle of Alberta. Dallas, LA, and St. Louis, Utah. In the East, the Islanders will take on the Hurricane. The Capitals take on the Penguins, Crosby and Ovechkin. Boston, Buffalo, Tampa, and the Flyers. Okay, we'll watch it from the Chicago perspective here. So let's
Yeah.
because then we can switch to Boston after.
Yeah, I know what you're doing there.
Yeah, there we go. Well, that will be it. The Chicago Blackhawks have been eliminated in 5 games by Anaheim. The Boston Bruins are down 3 games to 2. All right, will they get eliminated or will we go to a game 7? The Boston Bruins are also eliminated from the playoffs. So neither of us are going to get the Stanley Cup. Let's sim ahead to the finals here. Edmonton advances, Pittsburgh, the Islanders, Utah, and in the finals, it is the Dallas Stars and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Dallas up 1-0, 1-1, 2-1 for Dallas, 3-1 for Dallas. And will they complete the victory? It is the Dallas Stars taking home the Stanley Cup. Last week against Boiled Egg, it was Washington. This week, it is the Dallas Stars. Okay, let's back out. We'll finish off by taking a look at our playoff leaders. Let's take a look at the Dallas Stars, the champion. Who did they draft? Oh, yeah.
Pasternak, yeah. Zibanejad, Gunsel. That's a pretty good draft.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Cadre, they got for defenseman. Rieger, Falk, and goaltenders. Not the best goaltenders.
Yeah.
That you would think, but Husso had a great playoffs. All right, there's your Stanley Cup champion roster, and
But dang, Pasternak.
got to check in the entire league, see if any of our players made it, and I doubt it. We lost first round. No, Kaprizov up there, Mark Stone, Robertson, Zegras, Heiskanen, Brady Kachuk. Yeah, none of our guys. All right, here are your award winners. Final playoff tree looks like this. Pittsburgh in the finals after they beat Buffalo, the Islanders, and the Capitals. Dallas makes the finals after beating the Oilers in 7, the Ducks in 7, and then the Kings in 6. They played a lot of games. All right, Dallas, your Stanley Cup champion and your President's Trophy champion and your Clarence Campbell Bowl champion. And in the East, it was the Pittsburgh Penguins winning their conference. The individual awards, congratulations. David Pasternak is your point scoring leader. He is also your Hart Memorial leader, voted on by the Writers Association. James Norris, Defenseman of the Year, goes to Quinn Hughes from the Carolina Hurricanes. David Pasternak, Lady Byng Memorial Trophy. Will Smith wins the Calder Award for the Los Angeles Kings. David Pasternak, the Conn Smythe, he just collected the hardware this week. Connor Hellebuck wins the Vezina Trophy as the goaltender of the year. William Jennings, the fewest goals scored against by Josh Gibson. Jake Gibson? Josh Gibson. I think it's Josh Gibson. Matthias Ekholm, perseverance. I love this defenseman. Perseverance, sportsmanship, dedication to hockey. Frank J. Selke, the best defensive forward goes to JT Miller from the Utah Hockey Club. And the players vote for their MVP, and they vote for David Pasternak, who also wins the Rocket Richard. Wow. 6 awards for David Pasternak. I know if I get first pick who I'm taking. Wow. Okay, D Block. I guess we got our closing comments here. Again, don't forget to enter the contest if you haven't done that already. Fill out that Google form. If you're just coming in, you got a chance to fill it out. D Block, what's on your schedule for the next week or so?
Well, tomorrow, let's see if the teams are already out there for the PTCS, so we can do some lineup building. Hopefully tomorrow. Let's see. Usually they are coming on